behalf of the town of Penfield, I wanted to say thank you for taking time out of your schedules to be here. This is a very exciting day on a lot of fronts. Back in 2007, and I want to just recognize a couple people as we go along, but back in 2007, we had an opportunity to make this piece of property, this 82-acre piece of property, part of our open space and part of our parks program, and we were just delighted to do that. The Sherwood family, back almost 20 years ago, back in 1992, worked with the town to have this site to be left as open space. And we're just delighted that Bob and Polly Sherwood were so committed to doing that, because this is such a wonderful area. For those of you that have been here, you know what I'm talking about. For those that have not, I think as you wind your way down to the lower level, and I'll get to that in a minute, you'll find this piece of property absolutely beautiful. And the Sherwoods, Bob Sherwood could not be with us today. Mrs. Sherwood, Polly Sherwood, passed away in 1999. Their two daughters are here, Kathy and Susan, and if they would at least just raise their hands, thank you. And I know they wanted to stay off camera, but Kathy and Sue are here representing the Sherwood family, and I know they're just delighted to be back home on this piece of property, because it is so special to the family. A couple of people that I would like to recognize in addition, and I apologize, I'm Tony LaFountain, the town supervisor of Penfield. With me today, we have two of our town board members, Linda Cole and Paula Metzler. And we also have our current county legislator, Debbie Draw. But Debbie was also on the town board when this all came together as part of the open space plan. Also in the audience, I saw him, and he's Mr. Open Space, Doug Fox. And Doug, where did I see you? Right there. Doug Fox, and Doug, part of the Penfield community as an employee for over 30 years. Doug recently retired to spend time with his grandchildren and his lovely wife Shirley. But Doug really was the person that worked so hard with the town board and all of the different properties within the town to bring this and many others into the open space program overall. And Doug, you know, thank you for your efforts on that, and that will be something that will last for generations to the town overall. So thank you for that, Doug. Today marks two occasions at this park. It's been a long time coming, but today we're officially opening this park, and we're going to do that by officially opening these gates in just a moment. The second item that's going to happen today is a dedication of a bridge, and Terry Cranson and her family were dedicating a bridge on behalf of Don Cranson. Don Cranson, the first member of our Trails Committee, first chairman of our Trails Committee, avid hiker, avid outdoorsman. I had the pleasure of knowing Don and working with Don as part of the Penfield Lions Club, and it was a true honor. And I think Don is up here looking down at not only the beautiful park, but also the bridge. So we're going to have an opportunity to walk down through. So again, on behalf of the town of Penfield, all of our residents, welcome to Sherwood Fields Park. This is another jewel within this wonderful community of Penfield. And I would ask Paula and Linda and Debbie if they would officially open the gates to Sherwood Field to let us take the trek down to the Don Cranson Bridge. So ladies, if you wouldn't mind, just take that right off. Just take that right off. There you go. There we go. There we go. We're kind of in the heart of the Sherwood property, And as you stroll down here, you can just see the beauty of this property. And I look at it kind of as three tiers. There's the upper tier, there is this lower tier, and then as you go out back, it goes up. It's just a beautiful area once you get across the Commission ditch and all back in there. It is just absolutely beautiful. So hopefully today or at another time you have an opportunity to come and enjoy this wonderful park. It's with great pleasure that I would like to ask Terry Cranson to come up and say a few words. There is some real special memories here with this particular bridge, and I would like Terry to introduce her family and talk a little bit about this bridge and about this setting. Terry, welcome.
Now I'd like my family to come up. Okay. I'd like my family to come up. Daughter Donna, daughter Sue, granddaughter Michelle, daughter Janet, granddaughter Angela, son-in-law Randy, grandson Dan.
Steve's behind.
Where's Steve? Oh, and son-in-law Steve. I'm really so happy to be here. You can't imagine what this means. I have the same feeling that Don is floating up there somewhere, and he would be so happy and humbled, and it's just a wonderful thing that the bridge is built. It was over 6 years ago that there was talk of having a bridge originally over Rondequoit Creek, but that got very complicated. It was partly in county property, partly in Brighton, and the DEC and the Army Corps of Engineers, and gosh, it got up to like $60,000 to have the bridge built. It was something that wasn't achievable. And then I think it was Mike Cooper that came and said, you know, we just got a new park, and it has a commission ditch, and I think that we can use a bridge across it. I said, yes, it's totally in Penfield. My daughter Sue lives right around the corner on Harris Road. What could be more perfect? And Janet lives the other side of the bridge, so it really, really is a wonderful thing. And the bridge is so symbolic of Don. I mean, he just loved the outdoors. He loved being with people. He was a really nice guy, and occasionally he did get walked on. So, so that'll work. Okay, I want to thank Phil Schaefer of the Penfield Lions Club. There's Phil. And Jim Britt with the Penfield Trails Committee. I don't know if Jim is here or not.
To the right.
Okay. There he is. Okay. Both of these guys were involved right from the beginning in setting up funding and trying to get the money so that we could have this bridge. And I have to say that they really did a yeoman's job. They were just awesome with working with it. And Jim managed to get a grant for the bridge, and I also want to thank my friend Carol Saunders for a grant from the Saunders Foundation. Let's see what else. Oh, also, and all the friends and family that contributed to the bridge, including Genesis 2 and Aunt Shirley. Yeah. Okay. Thanks to the town employees that built the bridge. I mean, the beams here, there's two of them made of glulam that weighed over a ton each that had to be put down. I mean, just an amazing thing. So I appreciate all the effort that went into building the bridge. And thank you, Tony LaFountain, most of all, for making this happen. It's been a long time, and you really know how to get things done. Thank you.
you.
That's it.
Okay, Elsa. and your friends and your support.
Love you, Mom. Thank you.
Why don't you lead the group across the bridge?
Oh, sounds great.
Things that Penfield has been noted for is wellness, and we have a tremendous amount of our residents that want to be out and they want to be active. This is a great park to come to. The hard primary surface is great for wagons and strollers and things like that. We have a number of secondary and tertiary trails where those more experienced hikers can get out, sample nature, do some birding, see wildlife, and just enjoy a wonderful day in a park.